Hello guys, welcome to the Code Patch. My name is Nick and this is your 16 C++ programming tutorial. So this tutorial will be a little bit shorter and I'm just going to explain to you guys what are bools and bool variables and what do they do, alright? So when we want to say that our variable is a bool, we're just going to write bool and then the name of our variable, let's name it A. Alright, now bool is a data type, just like character, just like integer, just like double. So it's a data type and it's a data type of our variable. So this variable is now a bool. Now bool, unlike integer and characters and so on, bool can only have two values and it's true or false. So this variable A can only hold true or false, and we use this to check if something is true or false, right? So let's just here say that A is true, alright? And now let's create an if, and we're going to just pass this A. So we're not going to check anything here, we're just going to pass this A, and if it's true, alright, didn't want to do that. And so if it's true, this if inside is going to be true, right? And let's just print out it's true. Alright, so let me just compile and run this, and it's going to say it's true. And if we turn this to false, let's create an else here and say it's not there, god damn it, it's false. Alright, and let's just compile and run it, and it's going to give us it's false. So whatever we put into this if, so what if our variable is a false, this if is going to be false, right? And it's going to go to else and it's going to write it's false, and if it's true, it's going to write it's true. So that is what we use these bool variables for, to determine if something is true or false. And let's say like this, so let's just make a program, for example, that checks, let's just have two integers, int a and b, and we say alright, it cannot be A because you already have A, so let's C and B, and C is going to be 10 and B is going to be 5. And now we're going to say if C is greater than 5 or C is greater than B, which is 5, we're going to say that A is true. Alright, and now we're going to print out it's alright, not there, we're going to print it out here, C out. So it's true that C is greater than B, right? And let's just see if this works. Alright, so let's just compile and run this, and it's going to say it's true that C is greater than B. And for example, basically we had this if, and it checked if this is greater, if C is greater than B. It was true, and it went into the body of this if, set the A to true, and then we printed out it is true. Alright, so let's just now here say if A, then we're going to say a variable is set to true. Alright, so let's just end line here. Alright, so what am I doing here? Well, first we check if C is greater than B, set A to true, and then we're going to check if A, so we just say if A, and it's going to be basically going to check if this A is true or false. So if A is true, this is going to go into the body of this if and it's going to print out this. Right, so let's just compile and run this, and a variable is set to true. And then let's not just change this condition to be false, so this is now a false condition. It's not going to print out anything, right? Because it didn't enter this body, it didn't set A to true, and we said A is here is false, so this didn't happen and it stayed on false. And then we checked if A is, so what is A? It's false, and it didn't go into this body. Alright, so it might not make sense now, alright, but you'll see in the next tutorial we'll be using this bool, and you'll see what's its usage, alright, so how do we use it in our programs. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.